Hey guys, OYCuber here, and today I'm going to showing you my kit collection at the end of 2017. So yeah, be sure to check out my old kit collection video. I will link in the description, as well as you can click on the charts here if you want to. So yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so starting on the 2x2, so gonna move this out of the way. So this is a MF2S, which is my first 2x2, which I already magnetized him. So which is actually pretty controllable now. It's still really fun to use it. Then next I have the Dying 2x2, which is really bad turned out to be, because it pops a lot and doesn't defuse at once. And then for the third option we have the Gogo and Shinhan amp magnetized by myself. It's still really great puzzles. It was my main because long time ago, because it's just really controllable and fast. Next up, which is my backup main, which is the Gen 249M. I didn't really use it as my main because the feeling is interesting, but the plastic's a little slippery, so it makes me hard to cubing. But it's actually okay though. And lastly, last but not least, my main was the Chi Wuxia M. A really controllable puzzle and speed up a lot, which I definitely enjoy a lot in solving. Okay, so here's the 3x3s with a bunch of them. Here cannot fit into this frame, but I actually try my best. So starting on this one, this is actually my first ever Rubik's Cube. I don't know what's the name, but it just turns out really bad and pops out a lot and lock up bunch. So yeah. Next up we have the Rubik's 3x3, which is turning a little bit terrible, but it was better than my first cube. Yeah, it's actually just really good, but I didn't really accept it because that kind of clacky sound. Next up we have the Cyclone Boy Xuanfen 3x3, which is still turning really great, but just locks up a lot, as you can see here. Yeah, overall this cube is still really good, but it just already stopped. So you can't really buy this anymore. Next up we have the Cyclone Boy's Face Cube 2x3. This cube was really great because I have magnetized it and lubricated. This cube is just so great. It's still one of my favorite puzzles until now. So yeah. Then we have started to a little professional cube, which is the Bulk 3. This one is actually a Vulcan amp that I magnetized by myself, which is really great. I still love that crunchy feeling. Then I have another Bulk 3, but this one's a lighter magnet version, so that I can use for my one-handed. Yeah, still really good. Whoops. Then starting off the little expensive cubes, we have the Gen 356 UM. Well, previously I was really enjoyed with the feeling, but after lubricating by myself and tension everything, the cube seems to be doesn't suit to my turning style. Just clacky and too fast, which I didn't really like it. So next up we have the this is a GTS 2M. I didn't get the regular GTS because I didn't really like that feeling, but I'm much more liking that the second version, which was my main for a long time, but still turned out really great. Then we have the UHL Pro M, which magnetized by myself, and this cube is really good out of the box. But now once I lubricate it and tension everything, it's still very good, but the one thing is that this cube's corner twist, which I didn't really like it at all. Next up we have the Gen 356 Air SM, which is one of the puzzles that was my main for a really long time, I guess, because it was my main until now. It still has a really cool softy plastic feel and really fast. I still enjoy it, which I'm loving it so much. Then we have this keychain cubes. This is just a for collection. The Cubing Classroom 4cm keychain. turned out to be really great. And last but not least, this is the bulk power amp, which I just unboxed the past few days. It was my main. So personally, I have two main 3x3, which is these two. So I was trying using the bulk power amp to see if I can get better times. If I get better times, definitely use that. If it was like exactly the times like SM, so definitely use both of them. And yeah. Okay, so here is my 4x4. I personally didn't really love to play 4x4, but so I just only a couple of them. My first ever 4x4 was the Cyclone Boy Phaeton, which is magnetized now. It's really small, just a 57mm, which is really cool. But once some professional 4x4 out is coming out, this cube doesn't seem to be too great. Then my backup main, which is the Yushin Blue M, still turned out really great, small size, everything like that, just really smooth out of the box. And magnets is also magnetized by myself, really controllable. And last but not least, my main, the Chi Which Way M, which has been compressed spring. Well, some people have been confusing on what is the compressed spring. It's actually just make the spring shorter so that the cubes will be a little bit hard to pop out and more faster. So far I'm loving this 4x4 a lot. It gives me a bunch of PBs. So yeah. Okay, now on to the 5x5. I personally didn't really love to play big cube, so my even big cube just kinda doesn't want to collect it, so something like that. So my first ever 5x5 was the Cyclone Boy 5x5, which locks up a lot and terrible and so dry out of the box. Even now, I was trying to flow in monitor to see if I can make it better. And my main was the Chi Wushuang M, which is really good. It gives me a bunch of PB. So by the way, I also have a compete 5x5 in my future competition, so I'll be uploading amazing goals. And yeah. Now on to the 6x6. I'm saying in the beginning I didn't really love to play big cube, so my only 6x6 was the Muyu Aoshi 6x6, which is stickless pink. It's okay. It turns actually okay for me because I'm personally not a big fan of big cubes, so this cube is actually really controllable, but it actually just pops a lot sometimes, so yeah. Okay, now so we have the 7x7, which this is actually Cubing Classroom 7x7, the MF7S, I think. So this cube is actually really smooth until now, but the problem is like it actually lock up a lot, and so didn't really love to play 7x7. I just want to get a 7x7. It's actually really good though, but the turning is still really great. The outer layers are really like buttery, and the inner layer just kind of scratchy and sluggish, something like that, which is actually okay for me. Okay, now onto the pyramings, which I didn't really love it, but I still managed to like getting some time. So my first ever pyramings was the Shangsha pyramings, but now it does have the ball bearings because it just looks really fun and actually kind of looby outside, which is actually bring kind of smoothness, which is really enjoyable. Then we have the Moyu pyramings, which is my main for a long time. The cube has a really good feeling and really fast, which is actually okay. We also have my color scheme, which is flower green, flower blue, flower red, and yellow as well. Then we have the Moyu pyramings, Moyu magnetic pyramings, sorry, but I actually have modded this one so you can also hear the annoying clicking sound. So it's actually still really good. And then we have the Chi X-Men Bell pyraming. This is actually the strong magnet version, so it's just really good. It's actually my backup main. And my main was the X-Men Pure M Light, which is a slightly lighter magnet and really controllable and fast, which I love it so much. Okay, for the cube, I have only 3 cubes, so this is actually my first ever scoop. This is the Kong design scoop. Turned out really badly, but still actually okay. So yeah, really smooth. Then we have the Moyu magnetic pre-rings, which is really fast, really good. The magnet's kind of weak, so just use a little fast, something like that. And last but not least, my main, the X-Men Bell Pyramids, which is by far the best pyramid on the market because I'm so far enjoying this cube a lot. Just really good, something like that. Just yeah. Okay, so we have now Mega Main. So my backup main was the X-Men Bell Pura M Light, which is a slightly lighter magnet. And my main was the X-Men Galaxy M, which is the stronger magnets a little bit, which is my main. Yeah, I only have 2 Mega Mains because I personally didn't play Mega Mains, but after all, it's actually just starting to get in Mega Mains because I have some competition maybe. So, yeah. Okay, so for the square one, I have the Chi white square one. It's actually my first square one. Now, because my friend accidentally broke my square one, so that actually one corner is actually just broke. So it makes this cube actually just really hard to turn. But now it seems to fix it once I'm buying it, I think. So it actually not just kind of function, something like that. So because it's broke, I buy another cheese square one in stickless. This is the cube that I'm really enjoying a lot. Then we have this Chi X-Men. This is actually the Volt MS I can call because I only just magnetize the middle layer. The piece doesn't have magnets, so it's actually just really fun to play. You can see how it clicks. And last but not least, my main, the fully magnetic Chi X-Men square one, which the slash, the U layer, everything like that got the magnets, which is really fast and controllable. Yeah. Okay, now moving to the Rubik's clock. I have this my first ever clock, laying out clock, which now I don't know why it turns terrible, just so hard to turn with. And also this is actually my dad creation. He actually just put screw on the side so that we don't need to put tapes on it, which is actually a really good idea from my dad. And then the second one, because of this, is just kind of lucky, so I decided to get another one. Now this one is actually fully lubricants and really good. As you can see, this is also my dad creation. You can see those screw on the side. And last but not least, this is the magnetic Ling-Out Rubik's clock, which is my main. So far I'm using this clock, which is getting a bunch of PB really fast, and as well you can see those screws, something like that, turning really great. And yeah. Okay, now moving on to the non-WC, I think. So this is actually a Rubik's Twist, which is only my non-WC puzzles. If you have watched my cube collection, you know the cornerless 3x3, which is the 3x3 without the corners. Actually, it's actually the Rubik's 3x3, but I haven't glued the corner back because I'm personally also not a big fan of non-WCA puzzles. So let me try the build back of a ball. So let me try if I can build back this ball shape here. So just gonna take a while, actually just solving it, something like that. So this is actually just turning a little bit terrible than the original, than the Rubik's Twist, I think. But I personally actually just have enough. A cube collection is actually really good though. So how this is gonna form? It's gonna form like this. Oops! Oh, that cracked. That scared me. So oops! This actually just went down, and then sorry about that. If you actually just can skip through to the end of the video, because this is actually just me solving this Rubik's Twist. come on. And there we go, it's solved. So yeah. Okay, so that's about it for this cube collection anno 2017. So if you have remember on my older cube collection, if you find that some of the cubes has been disappeared or gone, that means only have two reasons to answer this. One is that some of the cubes I have been sold, which is I can earn some money maybe, and second is that the cube some of it has accidentally broke and I didn't show it out. It's actually in the cube storage, something like that. So yeah, make sure to give a like and subscribe to my channel. Hope you guys enjoyed this cube collection video, and I'll see you next time. Bye. What's there left to say? Throw your stones the river. Like me, it drifts away. I would watch you stare.